Hey everybody, how you doing? Tom Barnes here. Stories from the 78. And have you seen it? It's like a unicorn in the city, especially this time of year when the weather starts to get really cold. You see the magical holiday train riding through the city, interweaving like an artery through a heart. That is the Chicago holiday train. And my friend Daniel Moreno, a photographer in the city, not even from Chicago, but has captured the essence of what it is to be from Chicago and the proud nature that we all have about our city. And the wonderful holiday train took some beautiful photos of the holiday train in a nice, beautiful book that would be a great stocking stuffer. So I have Daniel now to talk more about it, to share a little bit about how this whole thing came together. Daniel, how you doing?
Oh, hello, how's it going? Thank you for having me. Happy holidays.
Oh, absolutely. It's going, it's we're here, almost Thanksgiving time, but people are going to start shopping in earnest for holiday books. And you captured Chicago in such a beautiful light. And I think it's so important that people realize there's more to Chicago than what they're seeing on TV right now with all the things going on. You captured one of the best traditions of Chicago with the holiday train in your new book that took you about better part of 5 years to put together, right?
Yeah. The project took me around 5 years. Definitely is intended to do what you are saying. It's about showing Chicago in a new light and like show how during the winter even like there's light and magic and like warm in Chicago.
And you're not native to Chicago. Are you from, was I read right, Venezuela?
Yeah, I'm from Venezuela, but I moved to Chicago 8 years ago. Mhm.
8 years ago, and you fell in love with it 8 years ago.
Yeah. Like I really, I didn't know much about Chicago before moving. It was just like I had a chance to move here, and I took it, and then I love this city now. It's like I feel very connected to it and like to everything around it, and like photography is a medium that allows me to like discover the city and like seeing like every beautiful part that they have to offer during the whole year.
So I imagine when you moved to Chicago and you were a photographer before, right? So you were
Yeah.
you're taking photos around the city, and then your first holiday, your first Christmas time in Chicago, were you just blown away by this holiday train? Were you like, "What's that thing?"
Yeah, definitely. It was like that. I didn't knew anything about it. I was just like a stumble because I started to see online like like reading about it, and I was like, wow, like this is really cool. It's amazing. It's just yeah. I was already in love taking photos of the train of the CDA in like regular conditions, and just like the quality train, it just make it like 100 times more special.
And what was your favorite, aspect of doing this? Was it like taking the photos downtown or out in the city a little bit away from the city center? Where was your favorite spots about doing this project?
Well, I think that one of the favorite things about it is that because you know, like how the CDA reach a lot of parts of like the whole city, it allowed me to discover a
Hmm.
lot of places that maybe I would not have gone in any other situation. You know, like I was going all the way to like the south in the red line or like taking into the yellow line and all this stuff. So it's like in a
Oh
way
yeah.
the train it allows me to. It was like the perfect excuse to go all the places that the CDA goes.
And as far as the photos and working with the CTA, did you have a favorite part of the holiday train that stood out to you more than others? And I mean, I feel like it's like a unicorn in the city. Nobody kind of knows where it is. I mean, you can look it up, but people seem to not do that. So when they see it, they're like, "Oh my gosh, there's the holiday train!" And it's like really great when it's at night because all the lights are lit up. I actually saw it
Yeah,
today, this morning, walking down on Wabash, and I saw. I'm like, "Oh, there it
no
is!" And I'm
way.
talking to Daniel later today. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, like it's always like super cool to see like people when they are surprised by it. Like I will say like I don't know, like half of the people don't even expecting it in the station, and then it just shows up and it like light up their faces. You know, it's like I feel like it's such a good thing to have during the winter, such a great tradition because it really you could say the Chicago winters are really harsh, but like having fast in the train is like it give you like an excuse to go out. Actually, you know, like I wanted to go out to take photos of the train, even if it was these cold conditions, because I know it's gonna be worth it. And I will say like probably my favorite areas to take photos of the train will be like in around the loop. It's kind of cool to take photos of it because you can hit several spots at the same time. If you plan it ahead, you can take like several
Mhm.
photos of the train the same day because you have to plan it like accordingly how it's gonna move around.
Tell me about the first time when you got on one of these holiday trains. What was your impressions of it? You know, I imagine it was pretty early into your tenure living in Chicago. So walking on the train, were you just tell me like what when you open the door for people who've never done this before, what do they see? What did you see?
Yeah, something that is like very interesting about it is like, like the train in the outside is just like basically a train of light, of Christmas lights, and it's all decorated and it's very colorful, and especially at night, it stands out in the landscape like a lot. But like something that people don't realize is that when the doors open as well, there's like the inside that is full decorated. It's like totally personalized by Christmas. So it's like Christmas colors, like the employees of the city area, like dress up as Santa helpers. There's a Santa as well, so it's Christmas all around. So it's like there's nothing better for like the Christmas holiday spirit the holiday train in Chicago.
And I think I remember I've been on it a couple times in my life just by pure accident, but I remember one time being on there and I think there was Santa or the elves, they handed out little candy canes too, which was just
They do.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. Especially for like the kids, it's like so nice to see them like getting the illusion, seeing Santa, and yeah, the employees are giving candy canes, and they're like giving like buttons of like the quality train, and like it's very interesting because I have been able for like chasing in all these years, been able to like talk to them, and they tell me that it's like for the employees as well is one of the activities that the most are looking for during the year. Like they even fight between each other to see who is going to be riding the train, working on it because it's like it's just giving like happiness around.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, right? Just bring a little happiness. You know, I feel like not just Chicago, our entire world, but certainly in the United States at this point in time, could use a little happiness. It's been a little tense. It's been a little
Yeah.
gross, you know, to embrace the holidays and be kind to one another, love another, and be happy that we're here all together doing this thing all together. I don't know. I just feel like it's such a great thing that you did here to capture this special thing that Chicago does with the CTA. You know, the CTA gets its reputation from 100 different things, but it's great that they offer this to further the reputation of what they really want people to know about them, which is just to make your life easier to get around the city without having to drive and pay to park and all that stuff. You can just cut right in through the loop or go to the northwest, north side, south side, southeast
Yeah,
side,
you
what
can
have
go
you.
everywhere around the city, like with the CDA, and it's about focusing in the positive as well. Like what you're saying. Maybe we're going through like difficult times in the country and stuff, but like that doesn't mean that there's like beautiful things happening as well. And I think that's what the thing that we should focus on.
Absolutely. And you capture those beautiful things page by page in Chicago's Holiday Train. I believe your book comes out in December. Is that correct?
It's actually available right now. Yeah,
Oh, it is
it's already
available now. Oh,
available.
I have a thing that
Yeah,
said
yeah,
September. Okay.
yeah. It's
So
available
I
right
imagine
now. Yeah, you can
bookstores.
yeah, you can get it in bookstores and as well as online and several like online stores. It's all around to find it. Perfect gift for like right
Well,
now for
Daniel,
like Thanksgiving and like the holiday.
yeah, and absolutely like a perfect one for like a stocking stuffer as well.
Yeah.
But it'd be a fun thing for parents or even people who've never been to the city to give somebody one of these books and then surprise them by taking them, get a nice hot cup of coffee or hot chocolate and take a train ride. And all of a sudden you're on the train and the holiday train shows up. I mean, that's such a Chicago thing to do in the winter time here.
Yeah, definitely. And I think there's no other city in the world that I'm aware of that have like a holiday train in the way that Chicago does it. Like how it's working in the service, in the actual service, and it's like they go all for it. Like they went 100% and they say committed to like really do personalize that this train that I feel like it's already a staple of like the holidays in Chicago.
Absolutely. And that's why I love this city so much. Daniel, thank you for doing what you do. Is there people can follow you anywhere online to follow your photography work?
Yeah, definitely. They can follow me in Instagram. My username is Daed Morgan, Daedmorgon. Daed Morgan. And
All
I'll be
right.
posting
Fantastic.
there
Thank you, sir.
photos of the holiday train of this year. I will keep capturing and like getting more photos of it.